morning. Hello, Stacy Leach. Welcome in, and welcome in everyone. And if you are on our personal Facebook pages, please go to one of our other Facebook pages. I'm on Love Riot on Facebook. YouTube, I'm on Love Riot Warriors. I have to get Scott's up here so I know what his list is. Okay, he is on like 3 different Facebooks. Gabe Reveals, Scott Underwood on YouTube, and S. Scott Underwood on Facebook as well. And Instagram, I think it's Scott Underwood there as well. But welcome in. All right, let me get this closed so I can do this. All right. Okay, so what's been happening?
Everything.
I told you it's not working, but you still insist. Okay, I will work on it a little bit more. So what's been happening with you?
Me?
Yes. Okay, talk to them.
We are doing well.
We are doing what?
I almost ran over my phone with my truck.
Yeah.
What else did I do? Went to trance with Tina last night. Communed with the universe. Learned a new. I was telling you about that 30-minute exercise we did, reading each other and physical touch and how that alters everything. And, oh my gosh, what did I do? I blew feathers off my patio today from the bird that my cat caught.
You know, as I was walking up your driveway, I smelled
Did you
a
really?
deceased animal, so I don't know.
Oh, it could be. There's a lot of death.
Did you put anything in
No.
the... Okay.
That's all out in the back. Well, irrigation brings up a lot of.
Yeah, that's true too.
I got
Hello,
your
Kevin.
name.
Hello, Angie and Miss Jess. Did you see Miss Jess has a new name? I think you noticed it last week.
I was excited just to see Jess because I haven't seen her for a while. So I saw Jess and oh my God.
Yeah, and Unveil and Unwind with Jess Mercer. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. I like it.
Unveil.
She might want to be
We could
on
unveil with Gabriel.
Well, this is true. But if anybody looks at the description today, and hello, Katie Newkirk. If anybody looked on the description today and saw the top suggestions for the new name, because we're going to revamp it. I think we'll be revamping it during the week of June 12th through July 12th through July 19th, because we will be in Baltimore. Yes, we are going to Baltimore.
To be spiritual.
Yes, very spiritual.
We don't know what's waiting for us there, but we end up on the same flight, so I guess we're going together.
Well, we'll be on the same flight.
We'll be on the same flight.
You mentioned that you wanted to share a ride to the place.
Yeah,
so
that's the only reason I want you on the same flight.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Hey, I'm not gonna.
I was talking to Tina. She gets in at 3:30, almost 4. Who
in
knows?
The morning?
No, same time.
Oh, okay.
I was collecting ridees. Let's see, we can all Uber to the same place.
Yeah, they said there's shuttles and stuff, so I don't know.
That's what she's not sure about.
Okay.
It's something at a university she doesn't want to give a customer.
Piermont or something like that. I can't remember which university it is. I like the Gabriel Mission.
Good.
Okay, thank you.
One vote for Gabriel.
I will be checking on these to see what's available.
Yeah, we don't. The reason we got to get away from Gabriel Project is there's already another one out there.
Yeah, it was established first, and besides, I want to start advertising a little bit more. And
religious.
Yes, it's on
Not that we aren't.
It's on the Catholicism side, and it's not a bad thing. It's just we want to be a little bit more open to everything, right?
Is that what we're supposed to start doing?
Like this?
Yeah.
Don't you remember?
I don't have the rhythm down.
Airplane.
No.
I think it was Airplane. One of the ones where there was a nun there, and some people are just screaming and yelling about there was a problem or something, and she does this and then slaps them across the face. I'll never forget that one. That one that I love. Stir fry today, Kevin, rice and veggies and seafood. Keep the rice and I'm good. I'll give you more rice.
Unveil and unwind. Unveil.
Yeah, that's Jess.
Mm.
So,
See
how
the
is
light.
everybody today? Are we
Ooh,
ready
See
to
the
go?
light with Gabriel.
Ooh, I like that.
That just popped in my head.
You need to write it down.
Yeah, gotta get my pen. Be right back.
Did you keep taking your pen away?
Like I eat them or something.
There were a bunch here earlier. And I have some, but I'll let it go. Trying to eat better, Kevin. 4 or 5 pack can show. I'm too old. You could get a 6-pack. If I can get a 6-pack, you can. No, I haven't achieved it yet, but I will.
How about
I
the
am going to do it. What?
How about the Gabriel Light Show?
I'm not doing anything with light. Are you doing anything with light?
No.
Okay.
See the light with Gabriel?
Like that. Who put that in there? That just
See the
popped in
light
your
with
head?
Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I just put dinner in the crock pot, honey garlic Dijon chicken. That sounds fabulous, Miss Jess.
Is that a Tennessee dish?
Doesn't sound Tennessee to me. Sounds more Italian with the Dijon.
The
I know
Dijon
Dijon
is not
sounds-
Tennessee. No, that's too chic for Tennessee.
Hey, I used to live there. I loved it. Yeah, I lived outside of Nashville. Anyway,
Am I
What?
looking at you the right way? Yeah, I'm looking at you the right way. Our-
you thought I hadn't even
No,
got
I
it
thought-
already?
I thought it was.
He thought I was
I
slipping
had to
again.
remind you of it.
Yes, yes. But I was already doing it when you were working on other
Looking
things.
for my pen.
Okay. So he wrote that one down too. Any other suggestions, anyone? Okay, we need to get this party started.
Enough warm up here.
Yep. Yep.
Who needs to know what?
Or what needs to know who?
Ooh. What needs,
I don't know.
that makes me think
Um,
of alien creatures.
The song of the day is Rock Me Gently by, I just thought of Andy Kim.
Talk about making someone hungry.
Yes. All this food. Yeah, I love that. Okay, now,
We could start a cooking show.
do you have,
Cooking with Gabe.
there might be one of those already. Did you write down Angie? No,
Okay.
you want to do it on the back. I like the back. This is, Angie
won.
has 1 vote for Gabriel Mission.
Gabe mission.
Gabriel Mission. Okay, we got that.
Okay, your vote has been logged. Then.
The more votes we get, and we talked about having a contest. So, what we would give as a contest?
I don't know. We could always do readings.
Yep, I was going to say for you,
Yeah.
either single or both of us.
Well, I wanted to play with, and
Okay.
as the crowd enlarges here, if people are drawn to, I want to play with getting one-on-one Gabriel sessions.
Oh, I like that.
I did one last week, impromptu. It wasn't planned, but the gal came and we did one. It was interesting. So what I'm getting at is, if any of you would like a one-to-one, even email would be fine. I'm not charging for it. I'm experimenting to see what's what. That's the word on.
You're testing out the waters right
Yes. Is it
Donations-
marketing research?
now. Donations are accepted.
Ooh, Gabriel's guidance.
Ooh, I like that. Write
That's
that
Katie
down.
Newkirk. Gabriel guidance. Except, I want it.
I think there is one already, but we'll do it. But thank you for that, Katie. And put her name next to it, please.
Katie.
Newkirk.
Up to the
From
second
Mo.
leg scratches.
She is from Mo.
Ooh,
Anyway.
Stir fry. Gabriel stir fry. Gabriel stir fry.
No. Then they would expect us to.
To start a cooking show.
Yeah. What is going on with this?
Did you get Katie down as a question? Hello, David.
Yes.
Okay. And guidance by
Something's weird.
Gabriel. Guidance
It was
by-
working earlier. Now it's weird. Again. Getting weird again. Okay. Come on. Yeah.
And we got Davy Jones down. Who was the first one that popped in?
Well, the first one to ask a question would have been Katie, I think.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
She went right to it.
Right. Everybody else, they're in, but they haven't said anything.
Okay, Katie, you're up then. What's your question?
Ooh, Gabriel Illumination.
Ah,
That's Miss
that's Jess.
Jess. Yeah. Yes, Davy, you're on the list. And Jess, Kevin, let me see. Jess was first, then Angie and Kevin. If you guys want a reading, just let us know and we'll pop you in at any time because you guys were first here, but not the first ones to put in a request. Okay. So, but if we feel that we need to talk to you, we'll let you know. Make sure you're still here. Okay. So
Katie.
we want to do Katie. Anything.
Interesting. All of a sudden, they're showing me, Katie, you walking with an umbrella. Very clearly, you have an umbrella over your head. It's open. And I hear them say you are walking in the shadows. So what are you? Would that imply walking in the shadows? Walking in the shadows with Katie. There's a movie.
I don't know about that. Walking the shadows. And she has an umbrella, which is
would create a shadow.
Would create her own shadow. So she's creating her own shadow.
Yes.
She's creating
You're
her own
hiding.
shadow.
You're blocking the light, or you don't want to be seen. Let's go with that. Does that ring a bell with you? What? There's some showing. It's personality-wise. You know how you meet somebody, and that person, for some reason, ignites in you what.
Look at your camera. Okay.
What.
Yeah.
They ignite something in you that nobody else does.
Right.
But you aren't showing who you really are. You're holding back in terms of your beaming personality.
And we know you just went through something, Katie. We know you did.
They're saying it's time to open up. Clearly, it just came in. So you don't need to hide from the sun.
And let the sun shine in. It's before
Okay.
you even said that. That's the song that just popped in my head.
But you're hiding from yourself. Why are you doing that? You have a lot to offer.
Let your light shine too.
Yeah. But there's some grief she's coming over. There's grief.
Yes.
There's something.
She's dealing with the end of things.
A relationship or something, but it's time. It's time to let that go. There, saying it served you, and have no regrets about it, because you don't know how far this has taken you and where it has propelled you to what's coming next, kind of thing. Okay, that makes perfect sense, Jess. The protection thing, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Jess, for that. She's protecting herself from others. Yeah,
there's always that emotional thing yourself you're trying to.
Yes, exactly. Working on yourself, and
yeah, but you have a self in there that exists that you're not letting it show to people. You're either being self-conscious or you're being told it's not correct to be this way or that way. If you feel like laughing, laugh. But I think you subdue. I'm hearing the word subdue.
Yeah.
It's okay. Be obnoxious. See what happens. What's the worst thing that happens is you get thrown out. You can come back later.
And the words that they keep repeating in my head is, your light might outshine the sun. However, the sun won't be jealous. It wants all of us to shine. The sun wants us to shine as bright as we can. Makes the sun's job easier. Just saying.
Grass can't grow in the shade.
No, it doesn't do a very good job of that. No.
No.
I mean, there might be some different ones that
in Arizona things grow better in the shade than they do.
Yeah, that's true. Spiritual side in my practices.
No, it's personal.
Are you saying you're practicing your spiritual side? Because it sounds like they're separate.
No, it's your personality side. There's something.
Ego side? Or the
it's self-induced shyness. I mean,
Oh,
when you're taught not to laugh because it's not polite, or it's
right.
I'm saying be obnoxious, laugh out loud.
Socially inappropriate.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've been lied to for so long. Set your own way. You create your own life. And don't listen to if those words and those um, rules, social rules that you were brought up with, if they don't resonate with you, don't utilize
Yeah.
them. No matter how old you are or how young you are.
And we've all been programmed one way or the other,
Yeah.
depending on parental influence and oh my gosh, the social era and
Yeah, nurture nature and
I had a
everything
woman
else.
tell me the other day her mother raised her saying a lady always wears a girdle.
Oh,
She had that hammered. I mean, it's not current vintage, but
no,
the
definitely
point
not.
being, look, the social mores she was pressed with, and now women are being told to wear pajamas to the store. It's just different sometimes.
Right. I mean, you and I look at them like, what the heck? Now, when they start going to church with pajamas, I got a problem with that. But yeah, that's why I don't go to church anymore.
Pajama bottoms to the grocery store.
Yeah, I see that all the time. But men too. A lot of the guys are doing that too. All I can say is one word: lazy. Just saying.
It's hard to hide. What was it? Hard to hide light in the dark.
Put myself out there spiritually, but have to work on my trust and believe in myself. Yes, definitely. Okay, so you were working at it together, but trusting yourself. Again, the very simple, intuitive practice that just makes it easier for you is, I know I've used it and I know a lot of people have, is take a regular deck of cards and shuffle them really well and just put them down and start two piles, one red, one black, and hold them up, hold one card up at a time and decide is it red or black, and then put it in that pile and just keep doing it until you're done. Okay. And I mean, really feel your gut and what that color is. And the more you practice, the better you're going to get. And
Okay.
then you look it over and then you count them.
Here it is. Yes, my last relationship, my openness bit me in the butt. Okay, you got bit, you kept your mouth closed. I reversed that and go back to the way you were.
Yeah.
It
Be you.
Yeah.
If it bit you in the butt, then it
You were in
wasn't
the
the
wrong
right person.
place.
Yeah. That person was not the right one for you. Yes, you know that though.
And the analogy I'm being given is it's like walking into a networking group or a dance, and it's the difference between standing in the corner and as opposed to walking around the room and saying, I'm going to meet everybody in the room and we shake hands with it. So
Yep.
there's this saying, acknowledge who you are and share yourself to others. Of course, I can understand if a relationship shut you down. I've been there, done that. It takes a while to bounce back, but we're giving you permission. It's okay. You did nothing wrong. Laugh more.
And one thing about relationships, again, the song of the day, rock me gently, rock me slowly. That is for everyone, because if you take it too quick, and it sounds like you got involved with this person too quickly, if you take it gently and slowly for yourself, and this is for trusting yourself, if you take that slowly, then it's going to be so much easier. Yeah, if you want arthritis. You can't have light without the dark. They dance together. The choice is yours, what you look at. Yes.
That's
And
profound.
yes, exactly. And one of the things
That should be a bumper sticker, Kevin.
it might be. Hey, Kevin, I know you do that sort of thing. I mean, more on t-shirts, but
If you make
would be
bumper
great.
stickers, I want that one.
Yeah. And Katie's going. Jess is going to do the same thing.
But Katie, here's the good news. When you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. So chalk this up as to experience. Okay, I'm checking that off the list. I don't want to eat that at the buffet anymore.
Yeah.
And it'll save a plate next time you go through.
And Scott has talked many times about the fantasy of a new relationship. What you're seeing, the fantasy, not the actual thing. But I want to encourage everybody to look at the soul, not the surface of the person. Yes, definitely feel the energy, see the soul. I say that a lot. But when you see the soul, the true soul of the person, not the facade, not the masks, it's so much better for you when you truly see who that person is and where they're coming from.
Yeah, but see, you did nothing wrong, Katie. Just understand, you did nothing wrong.
You don't nothing. No.
You came out of this wiser and more clear, and that was the point of the whole gizmo.
Yeah.
It took me 17 years to learn that one, so I'm trying to save you the next 15 years. So,
well, 17 years.
Well, if the whole thing between the relationship and then the 2 years that I processed after the relationship, I went, oh, I could have had a V8.
Well,
you know.
And then did you do it again? And again?
Sort of, kind of. So
okay.
Not the big lesson was the 17-year one, but then I could apply it to the other two. I'm like, oh.
But how long did it take you?
Well, I shortened it down to a year and a half. And then I shortened it down to 6 months.
Yeah, but that's what I know it sounds. You look at a person, you see the person.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing you look at is the person.
The attraction thing, or
the attraction or lack of. And then you feel some energy, usually. And sometimes the energy is masked, correct? I mean, I know that happens to all of us.
Oh, yes.
And okay,
what is Kevin Yes.
Listen to your heart. Yes. Points. But if you see, when you look at the person and the mask and the illusion and all that stuff is there, truly dig down to see the soul.
It gets revealed.
It gets revealed,
if you're willing to look for it.
Hey, I have a 35-year-old relationship that ended, and I'm very happy it ended. Everything's good about that. But you took 17 years, I took 35, double. So I understand that. I've repeated my passive. Well, you've had 2 more after that. I don't know. I mean,
that's true.
You continue.
Yeah.
I have a relationship with my family now. No, and my community, my tribe, my community, my family, soul family, all that stuff.
But that's okay, Katie. That's what we signed up for.
Over again.
And look what Jess says. She's putting some good stuff in here.
Yeah. Teaches us boundaries. Hello, Miss Harley. Yes. A lesson I finally learned from. Yeah. And again, when I'm telling you to see the soul, I discussed yesterday with somebody about their relationships, and one relationship, she felt that they were connected, but that person smoked. And so that was not what my friend wanted. It's like, how can you do this kind of work
with a car with 3 wheels?
Yeah. And this person smoked. This is not you. So why are you? And hey, I was married to somebody. Yeah.
So you're doing good. They're showing me you crawling out of a hole. You got this.
Yeah, Katie. And you've learned so much lessons, but trust yourself. And I know that card trick doesn't seem like it's trusting yourself, but it is. It's trusting yourself. And the more you practice it, even though it's a simple, and you might think it's a parlor trick, it is not. But once you really figure out which one is red, which one was black, then you get more trust in yourself. It's just a simple practice. And Miss Harley.
I like that, Harley.
Look at the soul. As you're sensing someone as you're blind. Yes.
One sense
close your eyes. Yep.
The other picks up.
Yep. Yeah, have you used that on that? Are
Uh,
all questions our decisions? We are never 100 correct all the time. That's true. If I sit in a chair and it breaks, the next few times I'll be cautious.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Dang that chair.
But the person, when they found the right person, it took a while to understand, but it's about it gentle and slowly, and with all eyes open, third eye. I was going to say the evil eye, just so you can truly see the soul. I'd like to encourage everybody.
Maybe you should go on your first date and everybody have blindfolds on.
No mask, just blindfolds.
Just blindfolds. Yeah.
Oh, you'd like that.
Wait, you have to reach out and touch.
Sorry, I just know him too well. Okay. All right, let's see. I've been doing some TikTok lives. Yes. Oh, great. Hey, Katie, if you want to be on Wednesdays, I'd love to have you. I'm
She
Yeah,
found a
August.
chair that doesn't break. Must be a metal chair. I had a metal one break even.
Really?
Yeah, Kirby sat on one of his stools and I think just bent. All the welds broke.
Kirby.
That's my acupuncture guy.
He is solid muscle, people.
Yes.
Solid muscle. And he's not small, but he's solid muscle.
Okay, go. Be happy, Kate. Tell us what it's like out in the sun.
Yes. Davey, you're here somewhere. Please be here somewhere. But Katie, if you can share with us your channel, is it just under Katie Newkirk? Because I would definitely like to see that. Attended 20.
Not doing the celebrity things.
We've already talked to you about that, Pedro, many, many times. So you already know the answer to that.
I would say stay tuned and prepare for the outcome.
Yeah, we've already given you our take on the situation. So
the primary thing is I'm thinking there's so many more things you could be concerned about.
Yep. There's Davey. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Davey is here.
Yep. And I'm going to put this back on real quick.
They say you have a primary concern you're not sharing.
Whoops, I thought I had. Yeah, there he is.
What they're saying, Davey, is get to the point. What is it you're really after?
Spice Girl song.
Is that tell me what you want, what you really want? No.
Yes, exactly.
They say you're dodging the bullet. What is it you really?
Is he dodging the bullet or is it putting off the inevitable?
There's something you're not dealing with again. And
like again.
if we do
he keeps it locked away and
he's hoping we'll find it and not let him know.
Or he's got it locked under lock and key under the bed or in the back of the closet. I can't tell.
But he knows what it is.
In the back of the closet. I just saw that.
I'm hearing shy. I'm hearing lack of confrontation. I'm hearing there's something he's trying to skirt around the edges of something he doesn't want. You got a parental thing going on? What's your deal with mom and dad?
I'm hearing mentor more than parental, but it could be
okay. There's somebody over and above,
or that feels they're over and above, and that you allow to be over and above, but that are not over and above.
It's something he needs to get away from, and he doesn't want to do it.
I had to look at my profile. Okay, I love it.
Earth to Davy Jones. Earth to
Davy He's Jones. On there.
No, he's thinking.
He says, "Oh."
I'm prodding.
Okay. If I confront, will it go well?
You got no choice. Get it out of your life. Confront it and be done. Because this thing's just going to drag it. And as long as you don't deal with it, it's just draining you.
It's festering.
And it's keeping you from the next move. And
till you clear that energy.
But here's the deal. Don't go for the win. Go for the win-win. Make it good for both sides. Don't say I've got to be the winner and you are the
Nope.
loser.
No,
Wrong
no,
way to
no, no.
enter this thing. And
And have you been using the third eye rule?
there's that, but I'm hearing she. Okay. They're saying be true to yourself. You're not. You're kidding yourself. Something's not working and you don't want to admit it, or you don't. Is it fear of confrontation?
Yeah, he has a fear of confrontation.
Yeah, confrontation.
If I confront, will it go away?
You put a pencil between your teeth and you bite down and you go do it.
I would use a leather strap instead of the
Pencil, because
pencil.
that'll snap. Okay, good idea. You just leave teeth marks on the strap.
And that's better than lead.
That's true.
Just saying.
That's true.
But yeah, you've got this, and you just keep putting it off. And remember, they're saying, these are their words. It's tearing a hole in your gut because you won't face it and you won't clear out this toxic energy.
That feels right.
That's what I got.
It's like a constant pain. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's not good. It's almost like I want to get nauseous to get rid of it. But
Here's what will happen. If you confront it, it'll go the way it's supposed to go. But it's a chance for you to put as much wisdom as you've got into the practice. And if it doesn't go like you think it's going to go, it just means you've processed, you've experienced, you'll grow from the experience anyway. So it's like going out on the end of the diving board again. You can jump in the pool or not. Keep looking at the water, keep looking at the water, keep looking at the water. But just jump in the water. It might be cold, but jump, get the plunge and do it over with. Get it over with. That's what it is. What is it? A brave man dies but once. A coward dies 1,000 times.
yes, and that's what. Not saying that you're cowardly.
But that's the old saying. But
Yeah.
if being fearful, you die 1,000 times. Just be yes, exactly, Jess.
Yes.
So,
And what you're saying in the near future is the confrontation. You've got to do that sooner than later.
the sooner the better.
Yeah.
And they're saying you'll only grow from it.
Yeah.
So
But speak with your heart, okay? Not that you have to be right, but use your
Yes.
heart. Open your heart up to this person in a unconditional way. Don't demand anything from this. Don't demand anything of yourself out of this. Just be your true, authentic self and speak with your heart.
You're walking with a rock in your shoe. Every time you take a step, you feel, ow.
Not really scared, but more like
Ow.
can't be bothered at the moment.
Ow.
And you are being bothered at the moment.
Yeah.
Your gut is feeling it. And you might be suppressing it, but if you continue, you could manifest it into something very detrimental. Okay.
I hadn't thought about that one. Yeah, you have that emotional pain on the side. It does draw malfunction energy.
Yeah, it does. Hey, growing up, I was always told I had a nervous stomach. So it wasn't nervous stomach, it was my intuition. So
Jess, where do you come up with this stuff? Do you have a book that you're reading this from?
Yeah.
That's a lot, yeah.
don't leave it in the back of your mind.
Yeah, but it's festering.
It's only going to cause more problems.
Get it done, be done.
Get it done.
It's like having to do homework on Sunday night for school Monday morning.
Hey.
You just keep worrying about it, keep worrying about it, keep worrying about
Hey, I did homework on the light rail on the way to class, and that was due before 8 a.m. And every day before class, it was posted at 7:59. And the teacher said, "You really cut it close, don't you?" And it's like, it works. He goes, "Yeah, it does." But because my schedule was my schedule. Time out is just too dang awesome. The Lion and the Monkey. I just saw a thing. Okay.
Not sure what that is.
Well, this is the lion
Or I saw
may
that.
not want to address the monkey, but they live in the same circle of life. So, and Kevin always thought, yes, I squirrel a lot online. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Davey, I hope that helps you, but don't keep putting it off. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. I know these old cliches, but get her done, please.
Have it done by Friday.
It is Friday.
No, next Friday. I'm giving you a week. Because he's had all this time already. Don't put it off.
Yeah.
I'm with Julie. Get it.
And when you said Friday, I'm starting to get nauseous
Oh,
to put it off for another week. So it could manifest to a little bit
go.
a bad thing.
Clean it up, whatever the mess is.
Yeah.
Be done.
And I see you sweeping a big long broom to sweep out the mess.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Let us know how that goes.
Yep. All right, people. Who else would like some stuff? Okay, some insight, some
Like the
Gabriel
shoes.
perspective. What?
Kevin was saying for Dave to tie up his shoes.
And face it on your terms. Listen to your heart. And
You know,
speak
if
with
you initiate it, you become the winner because you're taking the bigger step.
Yeah.
You got to step up.
Step up.
To
I
me,
like that.
that puts you in the winner circle. To me, if you've got the courage to face it, instead of being the one that's everybody's holding back, just walk in the arena and do what you got to do.
Yeah, and I've seen you going forward with the broom instead of trying to pack it away or sweeping it under the rug. Keep it going forward. I like the argument of why make the bed in the morning. Well, we none have control over how our day goes, but we can start it off with something we can. Yes, and I feel a sense of accomplishment when I get my bed made. I wait 15 minutes after I get up because they say let it cool off for 15 minutes.
Yeah, get the sweat out.
Well, to prevent bed bugs.
Yeah.
And 15 minutes later, I make my bed. It's just automatic. I don't even have to look at the clock. Then I know I'm doing it 15 minutes later.
On the days that I do that, I do feel, oh, look, that looks nice.
Yeah. And it's like, I got that done. What do I do
no,
next? All right. And of course, brushing teeth and not taking the shower. All of that is normal routines when you do it. Gulp water and get in nature by morning routine. Yeah.
Go. Be happy, my friend.
Yeah. But you can converse with us. We've got plenty of people on, but not a lot of popping in for readings. So Harley, how you doing with things? We had Katie on Tuesday. Jess was on Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday. How was Wednesday, Jess? What did you think of that show on Wednesday?
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning with Sarah. Yes, I was with Sarah. That was my new show. The energy was above and beyond what I've felt so far. Not that ours isn't great, but there was something totally different.
New kid on the block.
Yeah. And it was different. Next week, I'm going to be with Brittany Larson. I already posted the event and everything. So hopefully you guys come in for that. But I'd like to get some feedback on that as well while we're waiting on everything else. People to pop in. And if you're new here, no, we will not talk about Lady Gaga again. Pedro, no Lady Gaga today. Every week you come in and ask about that. We've already given you our prediction.
Lady Gaga is Lady Gaga.
Yeah. If you don't remember, go back and on YouTube on Love Right Warriors and see it again. See it again. And you can rewind it and watch it 100 times because it's not going to change. And we've done it at least
you need
3
something
weeks
else
for
to
you.
get up. You need to find something else to get obsessed about.
Yeah, and besides, what do you? Don't worry about Lady Gaga. She's got her own guides and everything else that takes care of her.
You're living
What about
vicariously through that energy for some reason. You're distracting yourself from your own.
Yeah,
and
you got
that-
enough going on in your life. You don't need to worry about somebody else. Truly, truly, truly.
And just while I'm thinking about it, we need to tell everybody we are not going to be here July is the 17th because we'll be in Baltimore.
No, it'd be the 18th.
The 19th is Saturday.
Yeah. So Friday would be the 18th.
18th. Okay. We will not be here the 18th.
We will not be here,
We will be in Baltimore.
but if being in Baltimore, if we get the chance to go live, even for a couple minutes, I'll grab the chance. I'm just saying.
We have to be
I will have my laptop with me where I have
3
my
hours
laptop.
difference though.
No,
What time is it? What time is it in Baltimore now? Because right
it
now
is noon.
It's 9:43.
It's 12:40. It's 12:43.
Okay.
But
12:43, 3 hours difference. But we'd have to do it earlier there to compensate.
no. We would have to do it at 12
Oh, we have to do it at lunch.
noon, lunchtime. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It might work out better if we do it at lunchtime.
Well, if you don't find us, that's because we'll be eating lunch.
He might be eating lunch while we're talking. I don't know.
And we'll both be looking at one little tiny camera. Anyway, we'll share our buffet with you.
And then we'll have what you can eat. Yeah. Okay. And thank you, Harley, on that too. Okay. Get obsessed with you. What? The messages were very on point. Thank you. Okay. Get obsessed with you, but still be a kind, inclusive being. Yes. Yes. That was to Pedro on those two. And Katie was there. Yeah. Katie, Harley. Y'all are like big sister, little brother. What?
Who is she talking to?
I don't know. Big sister, little brother. Don't tell me I'm the big sister. He's the little brother. He's older than me. Message from the angels, a personal one. That's the only thing we're going to do.
That's what we've been telling you. We've been telling you to get obsessed about yourself. Jess just told you, and we want you to kick the gaga thing and focus on your life. Who are you? You don't know who you are, Gabriel.
No.
You
know somewhat about yourself, but you don't know the true person.
But you get caught up in other lives to distract you from your own. I'm hearing this clearly. You don't want to do your own work. And I say that affectionately. And wish you well. I want to redirect you. Get out of that world that doesn't serve you in any respect. Because all that is a dream world and distraction. They're saying get to work, Pedro. Get to work.
You've got a lot of work to do. You're very young.
I was just getting that.
Yeah, and I don't know chronologically if you're young, but you're a very young spirit.
Read the 4 Agreements, Pedro.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
That's my word of wisdom. It's a small little book. It has more wisdom in it than I could even begin to tell you in the time we've got here.
Yep. And
it'll get as excited about that book as you do about Lady Gaga.
Okay. I think I got it. Nope, wrong one. The 4 Agreements.
And I love yourself the most. That's good too.
Yeah.
But you've got inside work to do, and this is keeping you from doing it.
Yeah, and the book is really good because it really helps open your mind.
It's so basic and it's
it should be in every
required reading every person on the planet.
Yeah.
From my perspective. Except for the Chinese. Now the Chinese need it too. They just don't know it.
Yep. She finally has her own page. Yes. And
who does?
Jess. And I know I'll have to go back and look at Katie's thing again. Okay, so anything else for Pedro? No. The words that they just said is self-taught to self-sacrifice. Stop sacrificing yourself. And I know the way you were brought up. You had to keep things on the back burner for yourself, but you were always
You're talking about who?
Pedro again.
Pedro. Okay.
That you were always outgoing when it comes to like people like Lady Gaga and just obsessed with this one or that one. All your life, it's living vicariously through them, but you got to live your life. They've got their own life to live. I don't know if it was Pink or who it was that said somebody wrote her and told her that I'm going to be the next you. No, be you. I'm the only me. Okay? Be the best you can be. Because there can't be another me.
And you can't get better if you don't practice.
No. So practice you. Find out what your passion is, what your true passion is. And I'm not talking Lady Gaga. I'm talking you. You're very creative. You know this. Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. Did you have anything, Harley? How are you doing?
Okay, so we may or may not be around on the 18th. What
Yeah.
else? What else do we need to talk about? Like and love us and share. Send us your money. What else?
And I have in my on the channel,
Put us in your
donation
will.
stuff. So they could put us in their will. We're going to be, I mean, I'm here for another 60 years. I don't know about you.
I'm the last one out.
You're the last one out? Are you going to turn off the lights?
Yes. Flick. Thanks, Gabe.
No.
And then let's see what else. There's other stuff we wanted to tell them. Oh, we're doing the name thing.
Yeah.
And
I know I'm the only me. I'm not better than anyone. Exactly.
okay, now we're finally getting to you.
No one will replace it. No, replace me. Right.
The other thing is no one's coming to help you. No
Yeah.
one's coming to save you.
You complete yourself. I mean, we can go on forever about you.
Calvary is
But
not
you got to be you.
on notice.
Yeah. That is what you saw. Thank you for letting that come through. No.
Can you tell Pedro everybody is after you? We love you.
No. Okay, I'm just going through all the stuff that
No, that's fine.
somebody said something
But I'm
about
forgetting.
Kevin.
It
This
just seems
is
like there's more we should be informing everyone about because we know so much.
yes.
Dance for you. I like that. We do like dance. How about some classes?
Yeah, I like that, Katie. And dancing helps keep your vibrations up, keeps you moving. Got to move it, move it. Anyway.
I saw something the other day about they were talking about dance. And if you dance with somebody that you don't like, you'll like them better when you're done.
Oh, of course.
There's something
of
about
course.
that. I don't know if it's the emotional,
If
the physical connection.
I have a magnetic energy that makes, yes, you do. But why, if people are attracted by you, why are you,
Obsessing about God.
yeah, about somebody that's out of your current reach? I'm just saying.
And
Since
that goes
last year, I'm
back
getting
to
some
Davey.
kind of
Davey, read what Jess just said if you're still here. You know, you got to show up for yourself. You show up for your others. You know, don't be the guy in the back burner.
yeah.
It's a lot more fun out in front.
Yes, and I know I am an introvert, and so I'm usually in the back. Yes, I know that doesn't sound like me when I'm on here, but this took practice. I'm starting on my 3rd year of this, so yep. Anyway, when we show up for others, we should also show up for us.
It
You
looks like
are very wise.
We have fixed the world. Nobody has a problem.
Very wise. Your stars tonight. What stars tonight? Yes. Oh, hi, Darian Ray. And yes, you're our next Darian Ray.
You timed that just right, Darian.
Yep.
We're going to
I'm
sit
going
here.
to start dancing.
Katie's going to start dancing.
Then Gabriel. I'm not sure what that means,
I'm
but
not sure you're with. Maybe she meant with. And
we show up. Okay. And Kevin said something about, oh, she's going to, no, that was Katie. Okay. Am I late for reading? You are not late. You are perfect timing, Darian.
Tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
Yes, we like the Spice Girls too. But the songs and lyrics coming in my head today,
You woke up with them, didn't you?
I woke up with one, and that was Rock Me Gently by Andy Kim. And it's a great song. He produced it himself. Very positive outcome of that song. And then the next set of lyrics, I was talking to Miss Susan, and these lyrics came up. And they were slow motion riders fly the colors of the day. Bronze man still can tell stories his own way. Listen, children, all is not lost. All is not lost. No, no, no. Okay? And it's oh, no, no. I'm sorry. But those are the messages I got this morning, and they just pop in my head, and I have to write them down, have to remember them immediately because they have something to do with you or somebody.
Did you see Harley's take here on Pedro?
If you're getting the sense about Gaga, what you may be
about
picking up on is that the person that will enter your life has her energy. So it's not necessarily Gaga, but her characteristics and energy. I like that. But remember, there's only one her. It's the energy that you receive from Gaga when you look
Maybe
at her.
that's it.
It's not the energy,
It's
not
lighting.
her energy, but what your perception of her energy is.
Okay, so she's lighting his fire, but she's doing nothing. He's choosing to react to her energy in a particular way.
Yes, and that's what.
So you're self-inducing your fix. So you don't need her to self-induce that. Let that fix be something you generate all the time anyway.
Okay, but we are talking with. We got to get back to our dear friend. Hold on a
I
minute.
like what Harley's saying.
Yeah, Gabriel said that dancing earlier. Oh, liking people more. That's true. That's true. Gabriel said that a different day when he was talking about.
I'll dance with you. Say when and where.
Focus on Gaga, then you will allow the person in. Yep, because you're blind to it. Okay, let's go back to Darian. Darian, you still here? I know we've been bouncing different directions.
Not that we ever do that.
No, we're very focused.
Totally.
And
organized.
And everybody,
structured.
Everybody on the chat is all focused to the same thing too. Just kidding.
So have you had enough, Pedro? Or do you want some more? We say this affectionately.
No, we are back to Darian. We got to get back to Darian. I will put this one up because Darian has not replied again. So
you know the other thing I'm finding out?
There he is.
These talented people that you adore in real life are not fun people. They're not nice people.
Well, you had an experience with one.
Yeah.
That's very big in the spiritual, was very big in the spiritual
But
realm.
you get to know them on a personal level and you're going, ew.
Yeah.
You know?
And so how can you follow these or think highly of these people if they're very negative?
It's a fantasy.
Fantasy. Yeah.
Okay. For July and August.
Katie, have a great time. And Darian wants anything you get for July and August.
Thanks, Katie.
Again, your first question was better because we cannot tell you time frame.
Well, there's so much. That's a pretty broad statement.
Oh, you didn't have it.
You
Yeah.
know, you're going to eat breakfast in the morning. That's my
Hopefully.
prediction. You're
Hopefully.
One,
at least one of the days.
During the day, and probably have dinner at night.
You might go to sleep. But
you might take a shower. What else? In July and August it's hot. You're going to take more showers than usual. Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's
but what we're saying, we're going to go with highest and greatest good for you. And if they say specific July, we'll let you know, July or August. But we can't really.
They're showing me a car. Be cautious as you're driving. Is your car? There's something.
What's going on with your car, Gary?
Something's not right with your car. I want to go spark plug. Something's not running right.
Okay, Harley, are you hearing rolling, rolling, rolling? Keep those doggies rolling. Rawhide? I don't know which
Yeah.
song. Yeah. Miss Brittany Larson is in the house. Woohoo! And she will be on next Wednesday with me. I'm so excited. Okay. And I didn't get a chance to tell you, Brittany. I was going to text this to you. The song of the day is Rock Me Gently by Andy Kim. And yes, I had you in mind at the time. So I wanted to give that to you.
Okay, you don't have a car. That's good. Are you thinking to buy one? Because I see you standing outside a car, but this is not a pleasant situation. So if you don't have a car, and you don't want one, you're looking at it with disdain. So stay away from cars. All right, what are we doing now? Why am I seeing him looking at an old car? He doesn't have a car.
Well, you said you saw him looking at an old car.
It just, but he's not happy about it, whatever it is.
Okay, and
There's
Harley says all she heard was rolling, rolling, rolling. And when you talk about our old car, I think of wagons because those are very, very old.
I'm wondering, is somebody are you in a position where somebody could offer you a car?
Yes, I was thinking, but won't happen anytime
Okay,
soon.
well, whatever, if somebody offers you a car, you have an opportunity to get a steal on it. There's something about it that's not good. I'm hearing the word death trap.
So, in other words, get it inspected. A lot of good mechanics will let you drive it in, and they'll just take a look for you. Say, I'm thinking about buying this car for a steal. However, I want to make sure it's solid.
What else you got for Gabriel?
Yeah.
They're
But-
saying clouds overhead. Are you prone to think negatively about yourself? Do you feel like there's a gray, what's that? So there's a cloud, always a rain cloud over your things. Do you feel like things aren't ever working for you, or going the wrong way? And
I was thinking to buy secondhand. Yes, secondhand car would be an old car. And when you do buy secondhand, I can't remember you guys might know.
Yeah.
The name of the website that would tell you what's happened to that car.
Carfax.
Carfax, yes. FAX. Look that up because it'll tell you, all you have to do is put the VIN number in and they'll tell you if that has been in a, okay, good.
Okay, it's the clouds.
If they have anything wrong.
Okay.
And Harley, that's for everyone. It was just that at that moment I was thinking about Brittany. And so I knew what that was about, and she would also know what that was about. But that is the song of the day for everyone. And I sang it to myself this morning because I need to be gentle on myself and I need to go slowly. Okay.
We'll do that, but there's something, the car that I'm seeing you looking at, and you've got a wrinkled forehead while you're looking at it, like, really?
Too good to be true.
It's blue.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like an older sedan, maybe a black roof. It's a dark color, but I would tell you to move on. You want something perky looking, but
I like that perky. You want something perky.
Don't make something work just because you think you can afford it. You're going to get what you pay for.
And just because you think it's a steal. No, it might be a lemon, and one of the worst lemons you're thinking of.
There's electric bikes. I don't know. What kind of transportation do you need? I don't know where you live or what your options are.
You've gotten by this long without.
But I want to go gray skies. Why? You got to think more optimistically. Turn it around.
Yeah, and think nothing but blue skies. There's a song that has that in the lyrics. Nothing but blue skies.
You expect the worst.
Yes.
My friend.
Positive. Okay.
You expect the worst. You're going to get it. I want you to listen to Abraham Hicks. Look up Abraham Hicks on YouTube and put in Abraham Hicks positive thinking, something like that. Her videos are 15 minutes. They're great. But you got to Got to change your outlook, my friend. Change the color of your glasses, rose colored instead of gray. Yeah, just you're not ready for a car. Get
I have second thought buying secondhand one now. Secondhands are fine. You just have to do the due diligence and check on that car.
don't rush into it, but I'm more worried about your frame of mind because that's an everyday thing and that influences everything in your life. So
Yeah.
you get what you if you expect the outcome to be good, that's much better than expecting the outcome to be yuck. Because you get what you think about. So what are you thinking about, my friend?
So blue
It's
sky.
scary in there,
Nothing
and I
but-
say that affectionately. Just you don't focus on what you're thinking about. That's what I
Oh
want
my
you to do.
goodness.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought about this. Well, there's always another way. Go watch the movie Pollyanna, the old Disneyland movie with Haley Mills, if you can find it.
Okay.
And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Haley
I
Mills.
want you to like yourself more.
Yeah. I know you guys have been working on that. I know, Davey, you've been working on it. And Pedro, you keep obsessing about other things instead of yourself. I know obsessing is not a good thing anyway, but it's not an accident kind of situation where it's nothing to do with car, but with my skills and circumstances. Ah,
Yeah, but still, it's the way you're thinking about it.
right.
All of this is learning and elevating, and you're beating yourself up, and or you're thinking this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work.
Yeah.
That's your mantra. Your mantra should be, oh, this is going to work.
And when I'm talking about waking up with music in my head, start some music in the morning, like this is going to be the best day ever, and whatever song that resonates with you to start your day right. But thinking about gray skies and this isn't going to happen, that's just not the way to do. You're a defeatist mentality before anything really happens. Okay, can you keep going? When you wear gray glasses, you end up with a lemon. You think with rose-colored glasses, you'll end up with cherry or candied apple. I like cherry. Candied apple, no, thank you. Too much sugar, but I'm good with that. Yeah. Okay. And yes, welcome in, Leon Claire. Do you have a question today? We're very open to
Who did you?
reading.
Darian, Kevin, Harley.
Yeah, I'm reading all of their stuff. I also have Lizzie Borden
Lizzie Borden.
as an ancestor. So
And you're single because
is she?
I don't know what her sister.
She was talking about an ex. We don't know if it was
Yeah.
a previous ex or what.
X or XX.
Okay, I won't get into the exes today, but anyway.
We have to thank those exes.
Yes.
Because without them, we wouldn't be who we are.
Yes. Yes, Jess, Kevin.
The Kevin and Jess show is going on over here.
Yep. And yes, Kevin is our comedy relief. Yeah,
Well, the real thing was Lizzie Borden.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows who Lizzie Borden was.
Yep.
What'd she chop up? Husband, she chopped up somebody.
Just one?
That's what I don't remember. Was it multiples?
Well, I'm going to ask.
Now we have to know what Lizzie Borden really did.
Lizzie Borden.
How many did she take out? Oh, no, she killed somebody, but they couldn't prove it. It was something like that.
There's a movie, too.
Yeah, and they leave you...
American woman acquitted of murdering her father and stepmother with an axe in 1892. The case became a national sensation and remains one of the most famous in American criminal history. Born into a wealthy and influential Fall River, Massachusetts family, Lizzie was an unlikely suspect due to her social standing.
That's like O.J. Simpson.
Maybe he learned from, yeah.
Stood there with the axe in his hand, and they.
Was it an axe? Oh.
No.
Hi, KK. Welcome in, stranger.
Okay, KK, we're wide open. What do you got? You're
Well, we were, Claire was in first. Do you have any questions? And she's from China. And Mr. Victor hasn't been in the house. And as soon as I say, he should be popping in any second now.
So what was going on in Lizzie's house?
Killed her parents with an axe, yes.
Yeah, I knew there was an axe, but there was something about they couldn't prove that she did it. But
No, they were basing it all on an argument.
really?
Yeah.
They didn't-
Prosecutor case relied on the argument that no one else could have committed the crime. But the jury was not convinced that she was the only one that could have.
Weren't there some bloody clothes somewhere, just like OJ? That'd be a thing. Oh, maybe OJ is Lizzie reincarnated.
Yeah, it could be. Oh. Or maybe one of her parents.
Yeah.
Her father or stepmother. Sorry.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
she's the only one that knows for sure.
Miss KK is in the house.
Okay, I see the horse.
And KK, when's the next when is the next dream work? Or dream, it's not dream work. What is it called? Dream Hive. Yes, Dream Hive.
What's KK's real name?
Carrie, Kari. Her father came home from work sick from mutton stew, or else he wouldn't have been home.
Maybe he walked in on something.
Well,
KK, I am not getting a thing on her. Carrie, Earth to Carrie, come in, Carrie. What are you mad about, Carrie? There's something you're venting about. Who did you wrong?
there is heaviness for you, Carrie. Not
Yeah.
usually.
Well, it's on the side. She's keeping the front up to hide it.
Cool.
There's something that she would love to scream about, scream with.
Yeah. And I'm getting a pain on your side, male side, a younger person, but not your son. And it's somebody further away from you than your inner circle. So it could be nephew, one of your son's friends. But yeah, I'm getting a stabbing pain in my right side. And they're saying it's not a physical ailment at this time. It's just somebody's a pain in your side, a younger male energy. And again, it could be a female person, but it's male energy.
She's agitated about them,
Okay.
or I don't think it's intimate relationship. It's somebody in her life,
Yeah, but they're not that close to her.
but they're an aggravation.
A pain in the side, yeah. And I know pain in the ass and everything. They don't give that to me. Thank goodness. Thank you. But it's definitely, I wrecked my truck oh dear. My parents have been even more negative.
It's a big thorn in your side, and
Yeah.
you wreck your truck and they get negative. Okay, something.
They get more negative than normal.
Oh, they're mad at her for wrecking her own truck. Is that what it is?
You didn't wreck anything
Of theirs.
of theirs, did you?
Okay, that's.
It's mainly
got it,
family that
got it.
likes to gossip about me behind that.
And they're saying you got to let it go. It doesn't speak of you. It speaks of who they are.
Yeah. Maybe carry your mirror around. Did you want to? Please don't talk to the mirror when you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Because that's they're just reflecting their negativity on themselves.
It's what they know to do, or they would be doing something different. Tell them you love them anyway. Oh, third eye room. Go and get them hell in there. You could do that. and they won't even know you're taking it out on them.
It's all happening for a reason. Yeah. I don't, yeah, I'm just seeing something's expanding in your life because these people are on the edge. So if they're family, they should be closer, but no, they're
It's your
not.
mother, though. You're seeing your mother more of who she really is than you thought. She's showing a side of her that has been there, but you haven't elected to see it until lately. And they're saying, let her go. Let her go. Is it a mother-daughter thing?
And that she lives with them in their
Oh, they're all in the same household?
on the same land. I don't know if they're in the same
Oh.
house, but they're on the same land.
You know what? Kill her with kindness.
Yeah.
I've heard stories about that. There's something about you've got to be the bigger person, take the first step.
Well, and I don't want to put her down. I was.
Well, that's good if you've got
all for
that.
expansion. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling the negativity even more, and so she has some a good amount of male energy right now, and that male energy is dragging her down.
Yeah,
And
she's
she's
taking it out.
and I don't want to. The word jealous is not the right. Envious. Okay, they're saying envious of you and who you are and how you can handle that wreck of your truck. That you're handling it as a mature adult, and she wanted to be able to control everything, including what you do. It's brought out a mother's true colors. Yeah, but I'm feeling she's further on the outside of your.
You know what, though, kiddo? You got to feel
People.
sorry for her because she's doing the best she knows how to do.
I don't like to feel sorry for somebody because it brings your energy down. Just remember that she is where she's perfectly on her path right now. And it really has nothing to do with you. She's trying to drag you down with her.
And yeah, she's not conscious of that. But if you had an infant learning to walk in front of you and they fall, you don't yell at them and say, "Get up, you stupid kid." You go, "Oh, come here. Look at your mother as somebody who has fallen and she's learning to walk." And if you can have that viewpoint through your eyes and understanding, it takes all the, well, it makes it more neutral for you. See her as she is, not who you want her to be.
Right.
And it will ease your pain because she's doing the best she knows how to do.
And you don't need her acceptance. You and your son and your 5 horses.
Just look at her and say, I know it'll be all right.
Doing.
You got to, it will be all right.
Yeah.
You can't, this is just an event. Okay, wreck my truck. All right, next.
Yeah.
The sun came up this morning on that side. Okay, it might come up there tomorrow. I don't know.
And I don't know if it's today or it was yesterday, the smile, the crescent moon and the 2 planets.
That's always pretty.
Always look up and
see that stuff.
Yeah.
So if you, I don't usually get this stuff. You do.
What?
Light a white candle for the mother. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Maybe I'm evolving here. I don't know.
KK, get a hold of me about the white candle. It is to help them see the light.
Oh.
You want to, I can say it. Because there's 2 ways of doing it. Well, there's multiple ways of lighting a white candle. As someone is preparing to pass on, you light a white candle to light their way home. But when you want someone to have clarity, even yourself, then you can light the white candle, say the name, the full name. I'm lighting this candle to bring you clarity and enlightenment.
It also settles her heart.
Yes, it does settle your heart too.
The intention of lighting this candle for her changes your energy.
Yeah, and you're very positive about it. And I've done it to people that weren't at the point of passing, but so they could get clarity and find them.
I like your approach, but you might leave out thank you for making me feel even worse. I maybe leave that part out. I'm just trying to say it. Well, remember,
Just reminder that thank you for your opinion. Don't accept the feeling worse. If you want to accept it, that's your choice. But
yeah.
I don't accept your attempt at making me feel worse. But thank you.
That's your choice it's your choice to react that way.
Yeah.
As you can go, thank you for making me feel worse, or I'm sorry, Mom, you're such an idiot. Or you're so immature or so unevolved.
Yeah, but you don't want to.
I don't mean it.
But yeah, and the pain is starting to to go away. But yeah, I like the thought of the
candle's really easy.
Yeah.
But it sets a real quick intention. Think of her, wish her well, and boom, you're done. Light the thing.
Don't walk away from it because it is a candle. Just saying.
Well, yeah.
Keep an eye on it. But yeah.
But just stand there, watch it burn. When I was a kid, I was fascinated with a candle. I'd watch it burn in a dark room. I thought that was so cool.
And
flickering light.
We've talked about the 5-minute ritual. As you're doing that for your mother, you could do the 5-minute ritual, candle ritual, staring just off the candle and seeing what you see, clearing your mind, all that. It works too. I've done that too. Intentions for somebody else, and I'll utilize it. I'm burning it. I might as well take full advantage of the situation.
Now here's the kicker. Remember, you picked her as a mother.
You did.
So,
you did.
I hate to remind
Lessons
you.
learned.
It's sort of like when you're bitching about a spouse. Remember, you marry her.
Yes. Well, and you chose to engage later on. So, yeah, my mindset has shifted since then, and I don't accept her judgment.
Good.
Yes.
And you are evolving. To see if she had never been this way, you would have never learned how to do this.
Yeah.
So thank her. Look at the gifts received. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Don't back down, Tom Petty. Just say. I always like that for this situation.
You're on track with this, kiddo.
Yeah. And you've got this.
We can feel it in our bones.
But light the candles. The other candle that you can light for somebody who's giving you grief, and I'm not talking to ban them or to end them in any way. I'm talking to protect yourself, and that is the black candle. I protect me and mine from the energy you project. And that is not bad. What you send to me will be reflected back to you. And you don't have to put tenfold or anything with that. You just let it be. What you send to me, I send back to you. And yes, these can be called what you want to call them, but these rituals do help. It clears your mind. It gives you a different mindset, and you can relax and enjoy.
The main thing is to shift your intention.
Shift your intentions, yeah. Positive and protection. It's all about you and taking care of you.
Go be happy. Ride your horses.
Yes, let us know. More than all right. Yep.
Let's get that faster.
Huh?
Stuff comes over there faster than it comes on.
No, I think it moves down for you too fast and you don't see it. I've been doing a lot of clearing. Yeah.
Good. And you're doing your job. You're doing your work.
Yeah. And how's your son doing? I see him running around in his boots. Is he still running around in his cowboy boots? Or, I mean, I see him running. He's got to get this done, got to get that done. It's like he's wanting to.
Absolutely, my dear. Our pleasure, our pleasure. Stay tuned for more.
It seems like he's being.
Will be on next week.
No, Lady Gaga's. No more Lady Gaga, thank you. Love her, but yeah, not connected. Yeah, it's almost like he's got a lot of work he wants to get done around the horses and all. So seems like he's being a big helper.
Yeah, she needs. I see. Laugh at mom. Don't take her seriously. You got
Yeah, but when you have somebody as serious as her mom's being right now,
Mhm.
you laugh. Oh, that's not a good thing.
Oh, I hadn't thought about triggering it that way.
Yeah,
Well, you laughed to yourself.
yeah. I know some people during my transitions and stuff, they come up to me with something and I smile so big and they go, "Why are you smiling?" It's like, because you're evolving.
Because I
Big-
can.
Yeah, because I can see myself in you and Linda. He's doing great. He made all-star team for baseball and helping out lots from outside the house. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is so cool. And this is what for KK for allowing me to see myself better. I the same. Okay. And Matt Wood is in the house. Hello, Matt Wood.
Matt, what's spinning around in your world? Why did I say that? Spinning. You're
Are you a
confused.
DJ? Spinning.
That's not a word I use.
No, it isn't. Are you in the middle of a whirlwind or a tornado?
I was just going to go, but I'm seeing a record player.
Yeah,
spinning.
that was the first thing was DJ. First thing I thought of was DJ.
He's confused. Okay, you have too many women in your life. Something.
That's what he's got.
Nah, there's nothing spinning.
What? There's nothing spinning? What?
No, there is something spinning.
Oh, you're not agreeing with him that he's okay.
He,
Okay is just status quo, I
Yeah.
think.
but
Right.
he doesn't know he's spinning. You don't know how much you're spinning. So here's what I'm getting. It's like dating three people. One's good for you, the other two aren't. Am I even close to that?
You mean actual whirlwind or
No, not as in living in
What's
Kansas and hang on to
No.
your tornado warner, but
so are you
mentally,
dating
emotionally,
multiple women? First thing that was
I
the
keep getting multiple connections that are you're just messing with, and you don't know. Oh, the spinning wheel is you're just killing time, and you're not serious about anything you're doing. You're just sort of drifting. Would any of that be accurate?
and the whirlwind or tornado is more metaphorical.
I
than
just get
anything else.
I just get this mental spinning, for lack of better words. Emotional, lifestyle, uh, decision making.
Spinning wheel.
He says he's not dating anyone currently. Really?
Wow.
What am I picking up on you?
Could it be interactions with female family members?
It could be any of that. There's three somethings
Three entities.
that he's rotating through. Are you at work? Are there a lot of women where you work? Are they bosses, supervisors, cohorts? Am I getting past lives?
Could be.
Do you have three X's out there? I just can't correlate the whirlwind.
Spinning wheel from Blood, Sweat, and Tears came up for me. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel, got to go round.
Round and round.
Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel spin. You got no money, you got no home, spinning wheel all alone. Talking about your troubles and you
Is
You
this
never
your
learn.
song, Matt? For some reason, that's sure correlating for me.
okay for him.
Yeah.
Just let it shine. Oh, okay. On the straight and narrow highway, would you mind a reflecting sign? Just let it shine within your mind and show you the colors that are real. Someone is waiting just for you. Spinning wheels, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. That's the message. I have two women in family.
It's not them.
Okay.
What would
Mother
be a
and
mother
sister.
and a sister? Okay. And
Now, Are you getting female energy or are you getting female persons?
I was getting female persons.
Okay.
I've been wrong before. But they're just you're wandering. You don't know what to do. You're just killing time, passing, the day away. No definite plans.
It's almost like the song.
Yeah, if you heard the song,
I'm going to put it up here.
it struck me that what the words in the song are, what the energy is I'm feeling from you. I don't think you have an issue with mother and sister. This is something else. It's pretty something. You're rotating. Let's call them situations. I don't know.
Is there things in your head, situations in your head that you're concentrating on? Wanting to change?
Too high. Well, see, you learn. That's what you're spinning. Maybe they came from the same.
My girlfriend and her sister. Oh.
The girlfriend was
the
scared.
ex-girlfriend?
Be glad she's gone. I want to be. Could these be guides? Nah, they're not guides. I don't know how much energy work you're into or spirits or whatnot. You are just drifting. I just get it. I don't know who the other three are. Now they're showing me an old record player and a life size as if you were walking on, the record's turning this way and you're walking. It's like on an escalator walking backwards.
Oh, okay.
Does that resonate with you at all? I don't know what the other three are. If you don't have girlfriends, sure don't want three at one time. One was plenty.
More than enough sometimes.
Yeah.
And when you saw the walking, it was like just go with the flow. So you stop walking, but you have to turn around in order to jump over the arm of the
Oh, the record player.
Record player, yeah.
You're uninspired. I just hear uninspired.
But that song definitely has a message in letting you know that things are coming to you.
Well, but that song, as I'm thinking, is a condition you can choose to be in.
Well, I think he's currently on the spinning wheel, but he's not really doing anything about it.
Not finding a way to get
Talking
out.
about your troubles, and you never learn, ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel turn. Did you find your directing sign? I don't think he has yet. On the straight and narrow highway, would you mind a reflecting sign? Just let it shine within your mind and show you the colors that are real.
He's just drifting.
Yeah, that's exactly. But
unless these three things are potentials, and because he's not looking at them, he's looking away from them, and they're around him. Maybe that's it, but I don't know why they're represented as women.
they might be women coming to him.
Yeah, because I see you turning a back to the three. That's what's confusing me.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, maybe it's the ex-girlfriend that is.
Master on wheels. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Another analogy.
But it's a and then of course the old saying, or the Freudian saying that keep doing the same old thing over and over again, expecting different results. That is the definition of insanity. You don't want to get to that point, so change up your what? You're looking for a sign. Yeah.
With no destination and no goal, you've got to have a plan of some sort. What would you like to do? If you could do it tomorrow, what would it be, Matt? What would inspire you? What would make you think, oh my gosh, this is great. I want more of this.
Are you?
Why are they showing me ham and potatoes? Do you like canned potatoes? Whipped potatoes? Mashed potatoes?
Don't know if I
Where
put
did
it
Jess
in
and
here.
Kevin go? Why did everybody suddenly get quiet? They leave us the
They
hard
have
ones.
they have this thing called work, some of them, and Jess has children. You
Oh,
know,
those children things.
yeah. And I'm trying to look for something that I have. And I really wish it would pop up for me quickly.
Okay, why is there a question mark? Why don't you go on a vacation? If you only had tomorrow, well, if you had time to do it, what could you really do tomorrow? But you don't, you're just drifting. I want you to, where do you want to be 5 years from now? What's your plans? Where do you want to be a year from now? Married, wife, and kids? Corporate leader?
Oh, come on.
Fighter pilot?
This is-
They're saying you're not focused on anything. How can that be?
Well, people keep talking about signs and stuff, and what they choose as okay. If you show me this, then or if I see this, then I'll know that you want me to do this, Creator or God, whatever they use. Well, I was told if you really want to see that, make your own. So this is my own sign.
Ha!
And it says, it is all about the journey, not the destination. This is my sign. I created that and I love it. Purple Mustang, baby. Yes, I'm very happy with that.
With gold trim.
Gold trim. I love that one. And I didn't even ask for the gold trim. It came up. Okay. Like hamster on wheels, go out on vacation.
Okay, so what are you doing to
head
have
tomorrow.
this happen, Matt? If you're sitting on a couch in the corner in the afternoon with a blanket over your head, that's not going to get you anywhere. Are you out looking for partners? Are you putting yourself in meetups? Are you on dating sites? Are you involved in groups of interest? Are you going to church? Are you, you've got to put yourself out there in the world.
Yeah.
It won't find you. And I'm not saying that to punish you, but it's, we get stuck in these ruts. You got to go looking for the blackberries. The blackberries don't jump off the bush and jump in the box and come home and let you eat them.
Or any fruit, vegetables, or anything like that that you really love.
I was trying to think of something that grew out wild.
But love to have kids. And I like that idea. And I know these days, especially men, have to be careful when they go out and interact with children, but that doesn't mean you can't be a coach. Yes, make sure to protect yourself that you get background checks, whatever you need to insure yourself, but become a coach or become a counselor, whatever it takes. Because again, kids need help. There's so many kids out there that need help.
There are a lot of single mothers with kids.
A lot of single mothers with kids, a lot of single dads with kids who need a different perspective.
The other thing I'm getting is he's not asking for help.
No, he's not asking.
You haven't said, I don't know who your deity is, and I don't know what your belief structure is. It has to be something along our lines, is my guess. But all I'm getting at is set intention to the universe. Say, look, I'm stuck here. I don't know where to go. Please show me the way. I do that all the time. I say, okay, guys, I could use some help. And I'm confused here, that type of thing. If you don't put that out to the universe, Abraham Hicks. Go to Abraham Hicks YouTube. Put in Abraham Hicks, feeling lost, need direction, any of those subtitles. She has a million videos. They're 15 minutes, and listen to them over and over and over and over.
Or whatever subtitle that resonates with you highly.
Yes. I have looked up the ones. I'm feeling stuck, and these are all interviews that she's done with people in her seminar, and of course you get her side of the take on it. But it's interesting what the people in the audience come up with. This relationship, I'm feeling stuck. I don't know my news yet. And she has answers to all this stuff. So do that. Abraham Nix, because she's got so many videos out there. Video for everything.
Oh, and I like that, Kevin. Spin me right round, baby. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Jess is right. You got to tune in, which is what I'm getting at. You
Yeah.
take the visor off your eyes or the blinders, and you got to go looking.
But got to go out there. Put yourself out there. Not that you're going looking. You're not chasing. You're putting yourself out there.
But you have to have that wonder of a child in your eyes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to do this. How exciting! We're going to Disneyland today.
Yeah, make every day a trip to Disneyland or Disney World, whichever you prefer. I haven't been to Disney World yet, so.
I heard somebody complain about Disneyland the other day between the lines and the time it takes to get there and the cost of the tickets, and oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can only imagine. And yes, if I were one,
Been there, done that.
I wouldn't be going this time of year because I live close enough where I wouldn't want the heat.
Well, that's
at all. But
so go be happy. Start looking, my friend.
You got this.
I don't know what the three are. I haven't figured out unless those are potentials.
Yeah.
Maybe they're symbolic.
Maybe they're a
like
mother and two children. I don't know.
I like each of the three are good.
Okay,
They're
good.
not hassles. I like and they're looking at him and he hasn't seen them yet. So there's three somethings waiting for you. I'm just going to leave it at that as this unfolds. Go be happy, my friend.
Yeah, and we do have a Tuesday night class that a lot of these people in here do come to, so we would like to invite you.
But of course.
Ms. KK, are you still in? Because if you are, Matt needs to think about his dreams and the prompt to help heal himself. So just saying.
I found it interesting that you as a male would like to have kids. I think that's great.
Yeah.
My kids don't want kids. At least my oldest.
It's okay.
I'll go
but the kids that come to our Monday night class, he's adopted them as a grandparent. So yeah, they just love him. At least one loves him.
Miss Violet.
Yeah.
She's in Washington right now.
But the other one who came in at the same age, she's a little weary of you.
What was her name? I was talking about her last name.
Ellie.
Yep.
Ellie.
She's leery of me?
She was a little bit because something you said hit her and made her stay quiet. And it wasn't that's not what you meant.
No, she misunderstood.
Yeah.
But it took her where she had to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It put her in the spot that she needed to be. So it worked out for the better. Yeah.
She hasn't been back. I was thinking about her the other night.
Word for you must be first attuned to its frequency.
Listen to Jess, yeah.
I like that.
Jess knows everything.
Yeah. She's a very, very old soul. And I'm supposed to say she might even be older than my soul. She's just more in tune to it right now.
She knows how to use an axe.
With her kids. I don't know how to use an axe. With these, can you believe these axe bars where they throw axes?
They do that down at Tom Ryan's.
I know.
On a given night, they have 3 partitions, so you don't axe each other sideways, and they've got 3 throwing things. It's crazy.
They drink and they throw axes.
Yeah, and not.
How is that?
Well, it's sort of like buying liquor at the gas station. You go in.
Put in, yeah, or drive through liquor store. Yeah,
don't drive under the influence.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I really don't. And it's strange, but there is a bar in Tempe that used to. They changed names, changed ownership, but they got closed down because they sold to minors, and one of them wandered into Salt River and died. So they shut that place down. And so now they open one that throws axes? How is that any better?
Wow.
It does boggles the mind.
It's an Arizona thing, you guys.
I don't know. I think I saw it in Missouri too. I still don't get it. Why axes?
They did that one night on an old Johnny Carson show. Of course, they had Johnny throw an axe at this male figure on the board, nailed him right in the huevos. First shot, just perfect shot.
Of course, and they're all rolling on the floor. And yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Look, a stick with a sharp blade. I'm going to throw it. Let's see what happens.
Yes, exactly. Uh, yeah, things I just don't understand. I know we're evolving and all, but really going backwards? I know they threw darts. I don't see a whole lot of darts
Yep, and they
anymore,
have darts too.
but yeah, they still throw darts, and darts are acceptable, but an axe.
It's like a needle in my eye.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I was thinking we do need to go karaokeing someday, but
Yeah, that was fun. That one.
yeah,
Gotta find a decent. I don't want to go downtown Tempe.
no,
It's brutal.
especially on a, like, was it Thursday or Friday night?
Parking.
Oh yeah,
There are.
I take the light rail. I don't deal with,
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
light rail works.
Okay,
No parking.
who else is out there? What other crazy things do you want to come up with?
I've seen it in West Virginia. Someone I'm acquainted with owns a location. Oh my.
Is that a West Virginia thing? You have access over
Virginia.
there? Is that where Lizzie Borden's from?
I forgot where she was from. I don't think I still have it up. No, I don't have to. Okay. Yeah, it's not still up. So anyway, axes are easier to throw when in combat at long range. LOL. Easier to throw than darts? Yeah, they might work a little better than darts.
They aren't. It's not as easy to throw them because they've got to spin just right.
Yeah.
The head has to be in the right position at the right time to hit them. Otherwise, they just bounce off. Massachusetts. That's where Lizzie was from.
Yeah, that's right. I did see that
I
earlier.
don't think of that as the axe throwing capital of the world.
No.
Maybe it was back then.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jersey. That could be a good axe throwing. Jersey and what are some of the other trouble spots?
Yeah.
Jersey.
Anything with a lot of woods, I would think that would be a good place for an axe, but yeah. But it gets weird.
Reminders, we won't be around on the 18th, maybe. Maybe we will, maybe we won't.
Well, I'll let you know if we get a chance
Like
to
us,
go on.
love us, send us money. And also, I want to experiment with one-on-one Gabriel readings, if any of you are interested. Get me on email first if you want to initiate that. We'll see what we can figure out. I'd like to even try doing it on the phone if anybody wants to do something like that. Trying to find my way on that journey. And
Yep, I'm putting it in. Even though his email is going across right now. What?
Turning Lizzie Borden's home into an axe throwing bar.
Yes. Oh, that just, oh gosh.
There would be something to talk about. He's saying it was up, home was up for sale. Interesting. Home of Lizzie Borden.
I would definitely go to clean that up. I'm just saying. Okay, one-on-one Gabriel readings. Contact Scott at scottunderwood@gmail.com. That was my best radio announcer. At you. Zach. Buying, not budding. Okay. Yes. I'm from Pine Barrens of New Jersey. Wow. No wonder they would have axes up there. That's why she knows how to throw an axe or do an axe.
Anybody planning a cruise vacation this year or something exciting in the next few months? Just what are you all doing out there? What did you tell me to do? Take cards tonight and go where? I was thinking a place you could take your tarot cards, your oracle cards. Just sit down out on the sidewalk.
Yeah, be careful which town you're doing that in. If you try to do that in Mesa, they charge you $300.
Really?
Yeah.
You could just sit out on the street.
They want they want you to have a license
Street vendor's
for a vendor's license to be a fortune teller. And I read what it said, and it's like, that's not me.
Apparently, they don't want fortune tellers out
No, but they charge $300 a year to have a special license to do that in the city of Mesa.
there. What if you're doing it for free? I wonder.
Or donations, that's still free. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know what they do for that. I haven't tried to do that. But anyway, we got a couple more minutes before Gabe comes on. Gabriel and
Well, and I would talk amongst ourselves. Andy, we have a cohort. Andy, he has the father of Violet, who is this little 9-year-old.
She's 9 now.
Yeah, she's part of our Monday night crowd. And what he does, he pays Violet his donation money for the night. And Tina doesn't charge him, so Violet gets paid for signing in everybody and keep track of the money. So she was home bragging to her older brother and sister, I have a job. I have a job.
Oh my.
So she writes everybody's name tag, and she tells people to sign in here and put the money over there.
Wow.
She's on some relative trip in Washington. Dad's home alone, and the kids are in Washington. I'm going to guess with relatives
With mom?
or something. No, mom's home too. That's the problem.
Yeah, so he's not home alone. Just say.
Well, he is sort of. That's how you look at it. I keep wanting to go back to Jess. Jess, do you have a son?
One.
So you got 3 kids.
I think one's a son.
What's your race? The crab cakes in Baltimore.
Oh, to Hawaii, hard to coordinate schedules for 7 people. Is that this month, or have you postponed it till next month, Miss Angie? I haven't heard back from my first ex on the accommodations, so, which is not unusual for him sometimes. Just saying. Don't eat the crab cakes in Baltimore. But why not? I love crab cakes.
I'm not a crab person. At least I've never been led to it.
I like crab cakes with remoulade, but that's me.
Hawaii.
Yeah, I should go away.
Interesting. That's a bunch of people going to Hawaii.
Yes, we won't be out and about. Me, I love, when I travel, I love to explore the world, but I guess we're kind of
Venue locked.
Yeah, venue locked. Which is fine because we get to meet a lot of new people. Now, if there's somebody you would like me to interview on Wednesdays, please let me know. Send me an email who they are. Harley's been doing it, so I appreciate you, Harley. I haven't gotten a hold of them yet. They haven't gotten a hold of me, so I have to work on that. I just got the information from Miss Brittany Larson up, and that'll be next one. You can be an ordained minister. Yes, and call yourself a spiritual counselor instead of psychic. Yes. Yes, I talked to Don about that he could do that instead of the $300. But if you were just to go sit down in the city of Mesa right now and put up a little booth, yeah, they would not appreciate that. They would fine you.
Does that apply to those markets that we
The markets too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah, we'll deal with that. We'll talk about that.
I don't remember what all was done.
Yeah. So, but yes, you can be a licensed minister, ordained minister. Yes. And I know he did that. And he, Don has done his first, what is it called? He has done his first wedding. Maybe it's his second wedding, but he went to Florida and did a wedding there. So it's cool. I bought, what? I haven't planned it at all. Okay. I'm going to be looking into it shortly. I want to get this session, or what is it called? The week that we're going to be in there.
Oh, ISF.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's called. It's a conference, spiritual conference of some sort. For you to help you out on your trips. See social. Okay. Says the crab cakes in Baltimore are amazing.
We
yes.
have two conflicting opinions here.
Yes. But he was brought up. Oh, what is the name of the spice? I can't remember. There's a certain spice that they use. And I agree that it's going to be great. I can't wait. I just hope they have some remoulade sauce. I don't eat a lot of it, but I like to have it just in case. But all right, specializes. Okay. All right. Okay, so I will. It's still a little early, but only by a couple minutes. But we're ready for Gabriel. So I'm gonna.
We are.
I hope you are. I'm gonna push it.
Do they know this?
Well,
let me find them.
I've been saying it about for the last 10 minutes.
I'm knocking on the doors. I'm searching everywhere. They just said we are here. Okay, good to know. They're here. As I warm up and let them in, I'm lighting a candle in my head. Just so working. They said, we're standing right in front of you. Okay. Pardon me.
I feel the energy.
Do you? Like 4 or 5 of them.
Yep.
They're ganging up on me. Okay, they're saying, let's get going. We approach you this day with a different platform. You specialize in platforms in your life. You choose to stand up on a soapbox in one vicinity, and yet you renege and choose to stand down in another. This applies to social interaction. Sometimes you step up and say what feels right. Other times you shy and pull back. Platforms come in many sizes. They can be as small as a shoebox, and they can be as high as a scaffolding. We encourage you all to take the middle ground and know when to choose your special speech, and learn when not to choose that speech, and let it incubate in your own heart and save the consternation of upsetting another in front of you that really does not want to hear. That's the premise of what we want you to understand. Learn to choose your battles, and learn to know that in most cases others don't want to hear because they're more concerned about their position of being right. The wisdom for you to consider is allowing the other person to be right when they want to, and you just simply step back. It's much like taking a dance lesson. 2 partners are embraced in a position of, shall we say, mutual footwork. One person might miss and step on the other person's toe. The person's toe being stepped on has 2 choices. They can choose to recoil and anguish themselves at the person who did the stepping, or they can stand back and say, I'm sorry, excuse me, and take the blame and know that everything is all and well. If you just stand back and say, it's okay, even though you have been hurt, it diffuses everything. And did it really hurt that much? You have to choose what hurts, what does not. And in most cases, the hurt is self-actualized, self-generated, self-chosen. So all we want you to remember on this day is choose your battles, and we would suggest you don't choose any. Let the other person fester and save yourself the energy, and know that you are better off for that encounter and that experience. Also, in choosing to step down in anger, you are being a model for that other individual or individuals to learn from. Be the person that steps up, be the honorable person, and be the person that doesn't let it matter, because it really doesn't. We wish you well in your journey of stepping and toe dancing and intermingling and encountering and traffic actualization. And this day is as blessed as are all of them. Blessings to you all. We will see you on another occasion. They're gone.
Wow.
So choose your battles, guys and girls.
Yes. But it was Davy who needs to do the confrontation, but step down out of anger is what he was saying
Yeah.
too. Step away from anger.
What they were playing on when I was in California, so I was early teens at what was considered ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
And I remember being taught by the instructors. They said specifically to the men, gentlemen, if the lady steps on your toe, just apologize. Out of chivalry, I was going to take the blame. That always stuck with me. It just nailed me. I thought, that has diffused so many arguments. You're like, I'm sorry, I take the blame. And then they got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Even in traffic, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, one of the things they would say, because they were the ones stepping on toes, no, it was my fault and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
That would be the way.
One.
Yeah.
Diffusing.
Yeah. And acknowledging that even though you're being chivalrous, I know that I'm the one who stepped on it, but I appreciate you and what you're doing for me.
It's just you flip it 180. It changes everything.
Yeah, it does. And thank you, Angie, for that. Was sent. You hear? Yep. And Old Bay Spice, yes, thank you, Angie, because I know Don he's a stickler when they say that it's a New England crab cake or something and they don't have Old Bay Spice on it. He's got a problem. And if it's all mushy inside, he's got a problem with it. So
you guys are crab cake connoisseurs.
Well, more so now. Don grew up in Baltimore, so it's very much he knows about it. He knows how to cook it. He knows. He's more of a connoisseur. Me, I just like my crab cakes. Nobody else in the house did, and so I'd go out buy myself a couple crab cakes. But now I won't have to because I'll be in Baltimore.
Bring some home.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Nobody else likes them but me, so I'll get my fill there. I know. Have to decide
Doesn't taste like a veggie burger?
No, not at all. No.
To me, it has no taste.
Then you haven't had it the right way, I guess.
With the right sauce or whatever.
Spice.
It's all about the sauce.
Well, to me, I like the sauce, but it's the spice that makes the difference. And what was I going to say? I guess it doesn't matter. Fight your battles, but choose your battles. Crab cakes.
Go dancing.
Yeah.
Then that's you like the other person better. Take them dancing. That would be it.
Yeah, that's where you need to go. Set up a
dancing booth.
A little booth by the dancers and stuff.
Is that like a kissing booth?
That's
kiss is $1, dance $1.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. We hope you have a great weekend. Just a reminder that that Sarah and Bonnie will be on tonight and Friday Night Live happy hour. Now, Angie, are you coming on tonight? Also, Saturday, Miss Susan will not be on Saturday. She's recovering from surgery. She's doing well. She is still in pain, so please send her love and healing and your prayers. But she did remark that she had a beautiful experience in the hospital, and I've never heard anybody say that. So
near-death experience.
No, a very beautiful experience.
Oh, good.
Very beautiful.
I was thinking near-death.
No, very beautiful. And so that she was very thankful for the experience she had in the hospital. So I'm sending out love and gratitude to the hospital for that. So, and everybody who's around her. Okay, so that's Saturdays. Sunday, Jess, are you and Bonnie going to be on Psychic Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time? Yes, Mountain Standard Time is the same as Pacific Daylight Time. People in Arizona don't change their time. Only ones on Pacific change their times. So that's why it's PDT. Okay. And let's see. Angie, are you and Sherry going to be on Sunday night? And that would be around 3 p.m. Well, not night, Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. ish, Mountain Standard Time. Monday, I don't think Dream Hive is going to be on, but we'll let you know, or they will let you know. And on Tuesday, I will be back with Claudine and the spiritual show that flows at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully, we're not ishy. On Tuesday evening, we have the Psychic Squad from 6 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Pacific Daylight Time, 7 to 9 Mountain Daylight Time, so on and so forth. And that's Tuesday evening. Wednesday morning, I will be on with Brittany Larson at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Wednesday, I don't know if okay, so tonight Miss Angie will be on, so that'll be a lot of fun and laughter on that happy hour. I don't know if she's going to be on Sunday. What else? Okay, I don't know how long Donna's going to be in New Orleans, so I'm not sure if he's going to be on Wednesday evening. And then Thursday morning, or Wednesday evening, I don't know if 85 Says will be on. Thursday morning will be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, and hopefully Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And then we
Angie's
will
on
be
at
back.
3 o'clock on Sunday.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I didn't see that pop up. Yay! And then we'll be back this Friday, this coming Friday, which will be the 27th. Yes. So we will see you then. Take 2 scoops.
Hasta la vista, baby. We'll
Thank
be
you,
back.
guys. Have a fabulous weekend, everyone. Thank you for coming in. And here we go.